So growing up, I was always really big. I was the fat kid, and my greatest fear was stepping on the scale. One day I finally did, and the scale aired out on me, and I was devastated. How do you recover from that? But I ended up coming to a realization that I had to lose a lot of weight, or else I was probably going to die because of it. I changed my diet. I ended up cutting pop. I joined a gym. I was working out with a personal trainer a couple days a week, and I was able to drop a significant amount of weight in about a year. I always remember the first time that I worked out with my personal trainer, Adam. The goal when we first worked out was to go actually walking down the road with weights, because I was at such a heavy, I was so heavy that just walking was really good exercise for me, and it was pretty unfamiliar to my body. So we walked down the road probably a quarter mile the first day, half mile the next day, 3/4 the next day, and just kept gradually growing. And then we were able to, finally get to an area where I was doing body weight exercises and then full weight exercises, and started getting a pretty strong frame built. After about 75 pounds, I decided to join a dating website, and that's when I met Lisa here.
Yeah, I had always been the big kid, and I would see my friends start to date growing up, and it was heartbreaking because I never had guys interested in me, and it came down to the fact that they weren't interested in me because I was heavy. Well, the ironic thing is I met John when I was at my heaviest, and he was such an inspiration. I saw him making these life choices, and he made it look so easy. And we fell in love, and probably about 6 months into our relationship, I really decided I wanted to get healthy too. I wanted to live this life with him. I wanted to grow with him. So I needed to make these choices. I started with the same trainer maybe a year and a half later, and I did not start in the same way. Adam said to me, we're going to get you up to John's speed. So my first workout was way more intense than I was expecting. I definitely saw stars and had to sit down because I couldn't breathe just to get on John's level because he had grown so much in these 2 years that to be on his equal, I had to work very hard. And now we actually work out together, which is a lot of fun. It makes me work out better because I feel like I always have to keep speed with John.
Yeah, it's great for the competition, the motivation. It's always kind of been funny how he put you through the trial by fire.
Yeah, pretty much. It was like, oh, we're going to get you up to where John is very quickly. It took 2 weeks or so before we started working out together.
But it's good to have the motivation there.
Yeah. And so I started eating healthy, I started making subtle changes, and the weight started coming off. And about 3 months after that, we moved in together, which makes our journey so much easier because when we wake up every morning, we're each other's cheerleader. When we discover we've lost another pound, or when we come home from shopping and we have found out we've dropped another pant size, our house is filled with love and with healthy food, and it makes it so much better to be making this journey together.
I can't even describe how proud I am. It's honestly, it's hard not to get emotional when you've spent 2 years with someone, every week, every month, and you see them change. And not only, weight's a number. The scale will change if anyone, eats right and is active. That's not really the most challenging part. The most challenging part is not getting down on yourself, not being too negative. So I'm very proud. It's to a point where, it was awesome to see him see his success, and then not only, be able to meet someone and, get to know someone else that maybe he wouldn't have had the confidence or even the ability to, but then he passed it along to Lisa, and that made it even better so that he was able to kind of take what he learned and, pay it forward.
What's really exciting about all of this is how many people we've actually affected. When I had just started, my dad kind of took inspiration from me, and he's lost 65 pounds, and he was where he wants to be. My mom just recently started getting healthier, and she's lost 40-something pounds, and she always says I'm her inspiration. We've started posting tips online. It seems like we've been getting great responses. My friend Carrie has been taking our advice, and she says she's lost about 40 pounds so far.
Yeah, and our friend Heather, who had said that she's always had trouble keeping the weight off before, she's down now over 30 pounds, I believe, and she just pushing past any previous plateaus she's ever had and is actually making really great strides to continue down a healthier life.
It's really exciting. We never thought we were doing this for other people. We were trying to get healthy for us. But now that we've achieved this, it's really exciting that our accomplishments can be passed on and we're actually impacting other people's lives for the better.
After so much work, we have a lot of excess skin that needs removed.
And this is something that's not just something to make us prettier, but it's also a big irritant.
Yeah, we wake up in the middle of the night with scrapes on our back from our skin rubbing, or sometimes when she's coming home from work, she's got rashes because her skin was rubbing while she was at work.
And this is why we need your help. We've met with a plastic surgeon to get a quote on how much this procedure might cost, and it's for both of us, it's about $18,000. We're trying to raise this money that we can't afford to hopefully get these surgeries.
Yeah, so if there's anything you can do, any amount of money that you can donate, it would be greatly appreciated.
And even if you don't have any money, if you could like this video and like our story and share our page, it would help us out tremendously.
We're just trying to not only help ourselves, but help other people. So if you can share our story, maybe it'll inspire or help someone you know.
Thank you.
Thank you.